Seeking a defensive upgrade up the middle with Adrianza at second. Westberg takes off. O'Hoppe's throw down is not in time. Westberg almost slipped off the bag there, looked like on the back end of it, but he does get the stolen base, so he's in scoring position for Santander.
Yeah, he stole that one on Reed Detmers, who's been really good. That's the first stolen base that Reed Detmers has allowed this season. He's got 2 pickoffs already.
Now, the Angels have been the best in baseball at catching runners trying to steal. They've caught 9, and the pitchers have 6 pickoffs. Ron Washington says that's defense. That's mercy. Oh, it's a ball and a strike on Santander. He cues one toward the mound. Detmers cleans or trying to clean it up. Now he picks it and does get the out.
That's great. No panic at all in that one.
A 2-out walk, and that was all. Detmers strands a man.
Yeah, tonight.
And watching through some of the Angels his different ways. That's kind of the game for Albert Suarez right now. The frustration was palpable for Rendon at a little while.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing everything really well.
Shonowell rolls one over as Jorge Mateo from the outfield grass makes the play.
And the defense behind Suarez
over the weekend in Cincinnati as Taylor Ward takes ball 1. But
5 attempts against him this year.
Good pitch there on a cut.
Career, he's always had a great arm behind the plate.
Well, the McCannon is back there as Ward had a good cut. Trout the other day against the Rays had 2 steals in a game for the first time. Ward hits one toward right center field. Mullins got a good jump after it in the gap and makes the catch. You really got to put it in a good spot to get it away from Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, he covers a lot of ground. He goes back on the baseball exceptionally well, right to left, and even in on the baseball. And he's fearless out there. He'll dive for fly balls.
Back earlier today, it was Rod Carew's 3,000 hit game that came to his mind when talking about the Angels over the course of the years. August 4th, 1985. He was a member of the Minnesota Twins at the time. He said that second at bat.
Jackson's 500th career home run against Bud Black that night. They had a 4-game series. I think I've told this
guy who's probably had some memories about Angel Stadium, James McClure, that sat outside the ballpark here. And now James McCann making his own memories at Angel Stadium as he gives the Orioles a 1-0 lead. So a local kid doing some good against the team that he grew up rooting for, and it's the first homer for McCann this year and the first one allowed by Detmers.
And the first one, you know, on a fastball. Last year he gave up 12 home runs versus fastball. This one, this is a little bit in off the plate, but quick on the hands. McCann hit that out. And here the fans, a lot of family and friend here, they were cheering for McCann as he hit that one out. That got out in a hurry too.
So 2-out homer.
Yeah, he's been ejected a few times in his career. First time I think at the top of the first.
Well, Frank to get rolling here. And he hits this one on a line, but it's caught by Rios into a dive.
That's what happens when you're struggling. You just hit a rocket and it's caught.
So 1 out. Moniak shaved his head though, at least, so maybe you get some hits out of that. Almost had one there.
Suarez really, I mean, he's in a great story for Baltimore.
2 strikes on Adell. Chopper to third. Going to be a long throw for Westberg. Adell with good speed, but he's out by a half step.
He got down the line.
Way by pitching in Japan and Korea.
By the way, Joe Adell got down the line in 30.5.
Westberg with a good throw to get him. Albert Suarez. O'Hoppe hits one sharply through.
I'm just looking at where Mateo was playing. He was almost over the base.
First hit for the Halos. Logan O'Hoppe, a 2-out single.
Well struck there by O'Hoppe to see him get back to swinging the baseball. You see how close he was to the base there too. Mateo thought he was on the second base side of the bag.
Here's Adrianza, had a good spring. And he drives this one out toward right center field. Mullins on the run after in the gap. Makes the catch on the warning track. Since struck out his first time. Have to keep an eye on Mateo at first, although only 1 steal so far this year. There goes Mateo. Had a good jump. Throw from O'Hoppe is strong, but not in time.
twice now. They've read it pretty well against Reed Detmers going on first movement. So the thing he's going to have to do now to negate that, he's going to have to bring his knee past the pitching rubber. He can still have it in front of it, so you can go to home or first. But once you cross over, you have to go home.
Pop fly, Trout comes in for it.
It's a big out, no advancement of the runner.
And Henderson 0 for 2 so far, one away here in the third.
So 17 stolen bases. It's caught once this year for Baltimore.
And they have 2 tonight. First 2 allowed by Detmers this year. Mateo has had a whole bunch over the last. He's close to the bag there.
He's trying to time it and go.
Curveball lands. He does go in behind the runner, and Mateo able to get back safely.
He's picking up, and he's going to go to the back of the head. That's a timing play. When you see it, you're looking, and as soon as mechanism is going.
There he goes. Huge jump, and Ohapi doesn't handle it. Rutschman lines one through, and the Orioles are up by 2.
That's a danger you got to do it, because the way the offense has been going, if you're swinging the bat well, you probably don't bring the infield in, and that's a routine out. Towards the end of the bat, infield in, your chances as a hitter increase with the infield in and getting a hit. Otherwise, that's an out. They didn't even get to the outfield grass in the air.
Westberg. Ground ball to third. Sano has it. Gets it to second one. Adrianza to first. Not in time, although he looked out.
Shonewell thought he got him.
Yeah, he looked out. We'll see. The Angels will certainly take a look. First base umpire Emil Jimenez.
Yeah.
And on the replay, he's out.
He's out. Shonewell knew that right away. He was running in. That's in the glove. Foot's not on the bag.
Los Angeles is challenging the safe call at first base.
And they should win that. Lance Barksdale is the crew chief at second base. So around the horn, 5-4-3 double play.
It's going to be awesome.
Zach Neto leads off here in the third and takes a strike from Beyonce or Taylor Swift. And Beyonce won hands down. Erica, I saw, marched right into the dugout. I think she's.
We love them both. There's room for everybody, Wayne. Come on.
Well, it wasn't my idea. Ground ball to the right side of base hit. Zach Neto needs a lot of that. And he leads off here in the third with a single to the opposite side.
I got to believe Johnny Washington, Tim Laker got to be feeling real good about that. When he stayed on that cutter away and didn't try to pull it, just hit the ball between that vacated hole over there between first and second. Let that baseball travel a little deeper and just punch it that way. Good swing. Neto.
He's been passed for the American League lead by the ageless Salvador, swinging the bat well. 2 balls and no strikes on Taylor Ward.
That's the time when you stay back on. You might see a cutter or change up here to stay back. Right center field approach.
Loops this one toward right, but it's right at Santander. The Angels squander a man in scoring position.